akwaba.
Obi Majos to all those fighting silent battles. Already and very, very important.
Silent battles.
Silent battles.
Oradema. Unza dia ya say nipa hu wa bonti hu say brantie dia bibi ekoye ma. But who refia?
No. Those battles.
Those
battles. No.
It's terrible.
Battles that you've kept to yourself. Say, ajinyame, on a bit me, you were free moon. And those battles, they are killing.
Yeah.
Ekunipa.
So would you and CP when you memoir?
So Erade and Kaobibia, there are silent battles in our rooms, everywhere, in our homes, in our church. Baby will be nam no.
Sure.
And your ma all drink and one and any dear piece. Sure.
And easy.
Enough from
easy. Erade so okay, Luke, there is a story about widow Oba Kunafua now or a city called Nain. Into Osha Greek translation, Nain stress nice, beautiful. In the city, you beautiful. Mami bitimo you kuneni. Ne baba akopia san ewu. In what you cry efemu.
That's what
odi. Ni kunu ewu. Ne baba akopia nso asan ewu.
This is just too good.
The city of Nain. Enti ne bani wu ye no. Fortunately for her, ye kwa akosie na Yesu Kristo ye den. Epio. Enti ono ka se e wonim sa tetene nso se wu a ye de eduatom rantie be nan kon so na ye de wato so na ye de okwa asie. Enti Yesu mo de we ni si ho no de nsa kan no kacha branch and say on sorry. It is from a position where now he was lying in that palanquin. I feel sorry then et now. And I want him say ote palanquin manager where there. It is from a position of death.
Yeah.
I feel But it was because Jesus came through for him. It is true the point you made, sir. Sometimes the whole world will see you say, hey, Abrantie, you are in a city of Nain.
Yeah.
Beautiful. But you know the battles. You know the battles. You know the battles. You know the battles. You know the battles.
Oh, no. We are chief executive.
Yes.
And those
will be
the only problem. Only problem we are director general. We are man paying. We are soft paying. And a bar soft also crying. Fighting very silent,
very silent battle.
One
I saw four. Now yes. And it's one of my favorite hymns. Or say, what a friend we have in Jesus. All our sins and griefs to bear. Or say, what a privilege to carry everything to God in prayer.
What a privilege
to carry everything in prayer. Or say, oh, what peace we often forfeit. Oh, what needless pain we bear. And sometimes some of the pain are needless. I'll say, all because we do not carry everything to God in prayer.
Oh, because we do not carry.
Yes. In the second stanza, I'll say, have we trials and temptations? In the Fabi, is there trouble anywhere? We should never be discouraged. Just take it to the Lord in prayer.
Take it
to the Lord in prayer. And I'll say, can we find a friend so faithful who will all our sorrows share? Jesus knows our every weakness. Take it to the Lord in prayer.
Take it to the Lord in prayer.
And found the battles our fight. Just take it to the Lord in prayer. Take it to the Lord in prayer.
Baby, I'm different. Baby, I'm there.
Sure.
Because silent battles, we need to pray.
Yeah.
And then when you say, so say, oh, dear, Father, too many more. How be anyhow? How be anyhow? We could do some person. Now, person could do. And remember that's if I could, but before I call, yes, me present the for being
okay.
James Jenim Boati.
Former deputy information minister.
Yes, formerly with Radio Gold.
I think he's still there.
So a lawyer.
Yeah, lawyer. He's been called to the bar.
But on the what in
Facebook. I am a friend on Facebook. Me post.
But I active to say a man yourself. And I will be laid back
a bit. I don't know if being so contributed to strategy behind the scenes. Yeah.
Now to some say hinka.
Hey, that's something you are here. When I say Osha Parliament, Parliament. Also a senior into front bench. But I don't remember the last time I saw him. I don't remember the last time I saw him.
But Kamal Dinway.
Kamaldeen was Saudi Arabia.
MPP Kamaldeen.
Yeah, or Saudi Arabia. Since one year, I think the consular general it was Saudi Arabia. I think.
A former ambassador to India. His Excellency Sampiale.
Sampiale, I think about a month or two ago, or by Ekosi saying. But let me also add, so the last time I saw Samson Ahi, na me Samson Ahi and Honorable Eric Opoku.
Okay.
At the time, na me call UK.
Okay.
Na Eric Opoku call UK.
Okay.
Na Samson Ahi call US. And we all met at the airport.
Okay.
Eddie in Komo any other. Na me
1 month
Eric Opoku.
But
yeah,
he's been quiet.
Actually, he's been very, very quiet.
Do we still have Hudu Yaya around and to be Kwachi?
To be Kwachi, yes. To be Kwachi, the last time I called Takra for Obotawa a no. Yeah, Uncle Totobi Kwachi was there. I greeted him, Eddie in Komo. Yes, I saw him.
Jokoto, if you're Jokoto.
Hey, if you're ready, me who nache. If you're ready, me who nache. Yeah. If you're Kwame Jokoto, me who nache.
Well, the essence of some of these things, these reminders, and they say, it will be also a quani refugee chikakra. So sometimes not necessarily the big names and the big persons. Any people who made to be church member, be or at Australian and say, "What Jagumusa, who made to be an outer shadow junction, be a mufaka, bumko, uhunache." You need to start asking.
Yeah.
It's true. It's very, very.
It's true. And no more your friends be as our friends of convenience. No more say, "Oh, Adam for just say good times and kwa now check on people." I mean. Untini panenka unfi no enya de papa. Let's build relationships.
Okay, so we bet about woman na say mo ton papa we almost Chef Smith 650 hours and still counting.
So 1 month na me den ho kwa me
I don't know be afini
onya the
because
onya the media traction was say onya, but I told people say for him his claim to fame would be the sheer number of hours away. Also, man, it's crazy. Because Osha guy now will crack the world record.
Yeah.
Oh no, many shows will do 300 hours in.
Yeah, because
this guy is doing 1 month. I mean, I'm surprised.
650.
650 hours. It's crazy. I unbelievable. And yes, sir. Or yes, sir, or Kodaka Krasa, or now you're 1 month on that. I don't know how he's doing it.
But why are we not paying attention as a country? I'm on for a further point.
Elusune value.
But other tones about walkathon, prayer tones, drawing tone.
We go so reach Wingham 1 week. Chiwaton. I'm going.
But is it good? Are you good, Anna?
No, for me, and I'm not catcher or say we've not consciously built our human resource to become world beaters. In the way pay top managers in the world. Would we have Ghanaian managers? Pay top footballers in the world. Pay top musicians in the world. And when you have Ghanaians now taking on the world, positive from that angle, so will beat world record. And for me, that is very important. And I think we should take that mindset into every field. Into your man, radio soa. Your competition should not be multimedia. Your competition should not be Ghana. Your competition should not even be Africa. I will say the world. You should be a world-class citizen. It wouldn't say when you pick you from her at the CNN. You do call BBC, you do call VOA. You should be able to function and fit in and produce results. And I think some mindset way now you get a number of Ghanaians trying to take on the world to beat world records any other a positive for me. But I think we should also guard it now and loosen the value. And we also the first 3 atoms, it is from the singaton to cookaton tamalediano in your traction. And of course, timing and so a key. Timing, venue, a important. But I think we should guard the system now and loosen the value. All
right, so me call Monday come idea and say on what really is selling now in terms of a job prospect and only the main focus.
Absolutely.
Africa Games will follow. Are we ready on the 8th of March? Or what follow?
That's a very important question.
We need to get the minister talking to us.
I think
what follow?
From what I've seen in terms of infrastructure, we are ready. Infrastructure, of course. Mehu Fentu Tahiru Ekoye story bi wo Legon. Na Osha Tartan tracks na baby on be warm up tracks na part be started to Tartan tracks ye lay in 1 month no.
But
somebody in Kunya. Can you even believe it? Somebody in Kunya metal chest ni kusi tartan tracks neso. Say go foko jina so I'm going to not part be a started to. But I think infrastructure wise we are ready. The Boteman facility is a beautiful world-class facility. Legon Park and so standards no solid. What I think we are not ready, Oman, athletes. Because we are hosting. At the end of the day, we cannot just add up to the numbers. Oman say kwa. Because the country say you host, no, but a medal table, no. But we gone any host, we medal table. And I think in that regard, there was a bit more.
Nipa, you don't see a cow during and
Koyesa. But now the minute Dominic Coast studio, a Black Queen's match. Unim say, ye a member team, ye day or more equacobo tournament when under 20 team, no. Under 20. Other countries do under 23 and by the under 20. And equacobo tournament 20. It's very, very interesting. But I think say was a ministry how prepared we are, you know, as a country, because we need to go out there and make sure say we would compete for medal. For just infrastructure we spend close to $200 million on infrastructure. Now revelations or the operations budget about $40-something million. Indeed, we are committing enough resources. I was see it to me.
But yes, I didn't call for now. Almost saying when you're
who say boxers CB we will be a training prayer. In fact, Nkoi.
And what is the challenge?
Nkoi. Say impia. Say our perennial issues where ye train tournament ne ba so ani afrefre athletes me and say be say challenge training ne enko. It's not proper. It's not proper.
Again, it'll be quick one. As I quite in common now.
No, yeah, fat way na. Okay. Oman unim say matese ene Dr. Baumia launching a campaign committees no. And he's been addressing the media after the launch. Ewa Lisa yentie simaka krebini ensan emra.
On the way forward so that we have some clarity on what we are doing. But I'm very, very excited. I'm very excited about the future. We cannot be complacent, but by the grace of God, it is possible. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you very much. The leader of Black Bearer and the new patriotic party going into election. The marching orders are given. Clear direction, clear objective, and
let's continue now. Yentimi and twas we could see signs in higher Sempa 94.7 FM. And that's the event at Air Koso Ewo Alisa Hotel. The NPP manifesto committees na yadea ene omopa wonyina ho entoma na chese dwumedie no etimi atwaso. Yes, Oman.
Yeah, back to your conversation. I mean, say as in the All Africa Games.
Sure.
Yento to your year now for 2 yanko yakwanso. Minutes when ya sa video no 2M Express for attack be almost video no.
I saw it. Why post page na me hu
yeah.
Oh, ye ni pay no win shrana or call Media General, the Media General station there will come morning show. Kofi Asante page.
We've seen that?
Yeah. Charlie,
what do we tell ourselves? That's why I make us say, yeah, onoma bebre as Omanhene. This is a highway.
Yeah.
One will soon kabia.
Charlie,
ewo ana afofie nyamedi o mubra ka akase no ebe fa o mko gaba yam mo nyina na afeso the tricker kwamukafo no omo engage ye as you say security car bi na omo eyeyi na hetu omo tutu ye so achase enti ye ka de bia da say mamu maye mfe ho nkoto just the latest NDC MPP so we have a lot ahead of us as a country. It is no say this 67
yeah 6th March.
Look at the major highway linking
the two major cities.
Can you imagine? As to
It's not one single lane.
Mr. Ghana for. See, but Trania can. I had then say, I buy a wasu and I say, Swafo, you're saying, and you didn't you. Because a grown young can do it. It don't just yet. If you find yourself in that position, and beyond that, 2 Express was it. Unfortunately, we need to have a young yes, you
know, sir, only 1 week in December. And I think it was some confirm in the bone because
Obi, that and all these minims are and I bear for him, then I say for the minim bus in the Muna.
CCTV cameras, a war. Bas, and I think will be a share coin so yes, and it will be a share tree. It is fantastic.
Perfect. Fantastic. We need to encourage all other transport.
Yes. Honest, no.
Because baby, I do know. I mean, the mirror where I say, hey, your major road to pilot 2 major cities. 4-hour journey. Acquiring that's why BC.
And I think, man, one thing they say, everybody seeking, and as everyone seeking to lead this country, 2025 and beyond, party be a Ghana for better man should commit. Senedia say 2 years kwan ye sika ebenyina yem fanya hwene ya be wie Kumasi Accra we should do it. Well, Kumasi Accra cannot be a mistake. Because omo e call Cote d'Ivoire no.
It's bad.
E ba ya e kan. Cote d'Ivoire enya kra nya omakwan. At least the major highways no. Charlie, we can't in the 21st century. 2024 Kumasi Accra. No, it's embarrassing. Ghana.
Because on
the second largest economy in West Africa.
Oh, it is yes, sir. I'm saying, see, and so a man your seven and the DM1. Say, a Pima Con can pardon the ebony.
Yes.
Because the American, Obi Bele Foundation will be a CSC, will be Sabbath twice, will be at twice, will be at twice. By the end, I any day. I am piano could see a bon quality editor mine. I am piano could see a bon qua. Now, the Ghanaian not beyond their sort of opinion is about ways and means, whether fair or foul means, Biana, or the bread and butter. Why do we give ourselves a system where I say, Obia, Shia, Manabuso? It is a system now because trust levels are tough form, honesty levels are tough form, transparency are tough form. So, at the end, I be more magic to make the movie. What are we doing? All that we know. It's become Rashid Jumia sometimes as a SIS for nature and young cool. Now that is why I make us say, Enra, the new majority leader, Okofa 2014, 2013, 2016, a year State of the Nation address, but also say a year era to force the chances of Casa or Bechano, but an open because say, you know. You've exposed all more politicians and your political parties. So what it means is that if you go to our soners in Ghana, nothing is new. Lamentations in Kwa. Don't mind the Ghanaian.
Yes.
Bronya Biano, say is the worst Bronya. Now from 2000. Now for Brasa, na be Bronya outdoor. In some Ghana fuckers say, you shifted from yes. Because that time Kanye talk with me, 25 cities. And no, I'm saying times are overly tough. Overly tough. And then I could call 200. Boiler 200. Layer 170. I confirm 220 or 190. It is if you tell us sometimes some years are comprising say and a petrol bono be $5 and be done me catch me say. Say you enjoy a man your sema a year dollar now. Getting the results for how powerful a city will be against the dollar. Because the NDC knows, the MPP knows that at the end of my Yesika Etime Gina against the dollar. No?
And we don't have the will.
So why are we trying to behave as if say Kini Kura will be no Babama dollar? Once we don't get Nioma Betimama $1, Obiaba become a cosa dollar onjina. And we all know basic. Because my nipa do one there will mind him in Nairobi. Or do na sika nyina no pem kwa
abot how can you see
o my adwadi aye di no abansi share wo hodom say yemfa dollar endi dwa emra be na mbaye share be na mbaye as we speak ye di dwa ye to wade e wo Ghana in dollar it won see aka say me rent in dollars dana na ko so ade na so sometimes no we have become for a development. But John Mahama and Ananado. This narrative, if you want to change it, we also need to change our mindset and approach to issues. The dollar, health, education, roads, and all those things approach the welfare of the Ghanaian. All these approaches.
And there be a lack of foresight and way to seize the moment. In the one him say elsewhere, say asemsia based on asemna esino. No more the reforms or more the nyoma guakwema sa nyoma ne ensibio oman ye wo man we mu ade ba kwa story ba kwa become radio so wunya sympathy easily and say ye hwe acid ayede agu so hwenkofo ye hwe acid go omo so wa oman. It has not become an issue, not even in our parliament, to say access to acid ne cry.
And what's it saying?
Yet on acid in open
quantity
open market acid. Ade timi cause this damage. It has not become an issue. Yenka or parliament, yenfa amrabia mai, no regulation. Inti yes, ye tugu obi so na wabetna eyi mama efe show so wabetna prophet show so na omaka na etuatwa.
Don't allow yourself to be a scapegoat in this country.
Because we don't seize the moment. Yes. We don't see and Osha ye di dollar home come. We also know say access to dollar and they be America. Me call South Africa for the first time, man. Me pay dollar. Me go through mall hoa na dollar nkwa na sheme oja. Ko fon ka say dollar here na mall ha. E was me cyber me hotel be fa me passport. Na me the dollar ne cost eje rand ansa na meet me ato ade. Ofa makola.
Makola de wako tudu.
Dollar, say, you know, yes. And you want your currency to be strong. The hard work we have to do to get the result.
That is why Mr. say Ghana for you didn't come over a certain period. You want to say common and yadia a boab. Two, you do no much share one boak a me say, and yet no and a boab FM a conquer. And
practical.
Practical. Now this practicability ne ebe wie pa you a na enipa ewomu no wona dwene yenkoye boss enka say the pipes e fa form e ma tokura ebe ba be the pipes and nam form nyina no yes ye test ram be dey fango afom a enkoda e bi su form a ebe kwa kosi
fango the amount
for be ye o man a interest levels no ebe bro man no interest levels so because obi ko sign contract nyina. And they be that we are not held responsible. You mun contact them. And go jabu ne bebu we no. Ne no ngona sa said the Japan dia baya and wa kwa ngona sa said the 2 million be Kofi Adams erase your parliament on this railway project feasibility and all the people are not held accountable. Where okay omo park here na said dia omo jirage na so ya from Merestanti enipa am misuse am supply sikasa besi and newie. It's your man ka se sika dey boy ho bra no. Esansi enya ne fo. Na ye mu hun contenti na ye ntwa sunti no obia fo bibia na wa ye ne saa na ya be join ade ba kokora eya aye dada ho declaration of assets o de obi na da ya nkasa o na da ya nkasa de dada but we are behaving as if say ye wo saa ehihye ni go ho o me kwa me declare asset na me asset this me envelope mu.
Now, they interested. Apart from the asset, they show envelope one and that shell so baby, you know, was the constitution categorize public officers are also would declare more asset. But the question you ask is, man, Ubetimia ministry be minister non a special assistant, public officer you trianeka. Or no, or even more opportunities to be corrupt than even the minister himself. Yes. But no declare the asset. The asset declaration regime and the category
there's
of
a challenge.
Public servants.
That's what we declare. No? That's a challenge. That's how they okay. Because what is it to crib that one with my power?
Because Osha constitution the money nipa ka krebi pe also declare more asset. But there are people in the public service, our man, or shebebi are very obscure. Adaya kwana buruagu and salary 3,000 Ghana cedis no.
that continues to be
and we need a proper holistic if we want to do public asset declaration holistic far reaching and public but this thing na a envelope much a shelf as a
that is why I said these political parties
it's not proper.
They've toyed with us for too long a time. In opposition,
yes,
they will bring out all the fantastic solutions and ideas and projections in power. Both parties, they will just everything able to say because Obi na Kenya wawa under this watch would have had the number of ministers you fire any abusia for na for ne ya adofo amamua inya
against promises in opposition.
That's the point. So Ghana for this uncommon we are. It is not because of Nana the Dankwa. It's because if we allow the space, abuse by the order of the day.
Yeah.
Any government that comes not fixing the part 130, 180, can you challenge it? Or see another money so I didn't pay you. So your man couldn't cast down. Your new phone, your being phone, and therefore be let's go back and apply certain corrections and additions and subtractions. Because yes, sir, the fundamentals, no. They be done. We'll be going back and forth. So, all person yeah, they public service more. Obi, chain I be go through. And don't quite do baby 17 months.
Yeah.
If you do best 17 months, project a private man shall say all the qua. Watch a crown be a bear one. Because I said COVID time no. Senior Hosimu ne Mama Vimu.
Hospital no.
It took them. I think about 2 months or 100 days. I think 100 days.
Yeah, 100 days.
Obi tell Mama View.
100 days. Yeah. No more serious.
Yes, no more serious.
And only the money interest. Who you sue Ghana Armed Forces?
No more serious.
Soldier for yeah, soldier for. No more serious. Omugu barracks say you call peacekeeping on Munsha Danya.
No more serious. So you're asking yourself, say, I then quantina Ghana. Oko far bed, you not also per se. Uber contract way, road contract way, over to school down way. I did a team the 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, right? A first system in play. Yeah. And Sebia, and always
in the budget, no will be overbloated. By no sooner businessmen, contractors, never catch or say, why increase the budget, make a car, a buy battery car after 7 months, after 1 year. One shall not the value of Usika.
But that is why I'm saying that we are running a system that we have run for years. And why? But people continue to be beneficiaries. No, be a Jumafufra. Nakachedi be 3, 4, 5, 6 months.
Control.
How is the person working? What system is this?
Magicians.
What system is this?
We are
DC 4 now should be 8 months, 9 months, 1 year. DC for no more call no more. So later, if you detect that DCB the AB for the budget, why are you going to complain that much? Why? Because legitimately you are not paying me. Now even at the free young casa your partner tax near too, your partner intellectual short and no cross has can crown aban be at the same boom, aban with their core the same boom. Mestre, sometimes Omunya sensitive to our plight. Said the Omunya pay to me say I had to say here kindergarten kwada Okas Omunda Sisia Kwana Obia Beda. Obia Beda. And this is one country where family Obia any mobi. Obia any mobi.
And one thing I'm happy about Nese, so share all the political parties. At least I heard Baumia say it, I heard Alan Chermatin also say it the last time Obahano. Key in their vision statement for this country, mindset change, mindset revolution. I should think, say, be a John Mahama, so I have not seen it though. But mindset revolution about be a key. And I say this because and Obi make a light post to be on social media. Say, Adia Bakwema Nani Ghana, Hone say Oba Ghana, baby out to me Jina Johnson. Yeah. It is on a lighter note, but it speaks to a certain mindset. And today, you know, we make a police post. That's why the Bema, one more move, that's one because la political. Yes, experience. Obia for no manage or some super gloss. So, and then who Alfred Obama page on Facebook, a buying car, and a minimum said driver now, a buying car, no car, this is quite a traffic. And a nipanesi and ojina tie no. That's what I quite in feel. I saw to petrol me where I saw to petrol. Obinyoma, a man for so buap. And you know what is killing us? When it's getting to election times here,
people deliberately want to make the government in power unpopular. Now, Anna, mathematics being the same reconciliation, remember, when this party changes and another party comes. It's your mind. When people see that there's going to be any change, Biana, and I said, almost smell it, say, then people start misbehaving. It is deliberately. Head in a blaster from Google, you'll be there. And I cram times 3 million and a fair room the coy. And I said, time because I come 9 million, more than even the tournament. Yeah, was a partner at work. That is how we continue to treat this country. O man, you pass a Dachi Edimu we pay Obi. Renano da jobs are available, trending jobs for the year 2024-25. Now we school out to try watch. Now the issue. Obia your political size. Obia almost 80% of these people now out there political size. Well, we political science, not the HR or the HR one.
And our marketing.
Or the marketing. Marketing is all case digital and all the HR marketing. They political or the
purchase and supply.
What do you call? Or the call? Or the call? So who the share job market now the man, you know.
Yeah.
National entity yeah got to the school. Near Koji. And then the boy black cry. It is young call for the Nabe school pong. Now the door I say don't go and who knew for swama the ecosu we they begin to blame the system, they begin to blame the country, they begin to blame Abbey for. That is why your vulnerability and the intelligent people are sorry for you know. Or sorry for 247. We are all staunch Christians. We believe in the Trinity. Eja obane hon konko. But wisdom na nyame de man na kan say kwasitum any despite any CTFM pay for say monko ICGC any prayer Pentecost na monko bon empire na monko da
weekday
koda we don't want to be practical. What you sorry for bon empire say opeso worry one no way no so be mem so wudi na tema one no so be mem so wudi na tema. What you saw them so person o makoso urefia wo de sebi wo jimi ni ti so papa ti bon koso na wo ba no ni growth to say
what killing the spirit
complete eti the ofia man no ba no you are outspoken
confidence
so just confidence level no ho who koyi insure free fridge mu be the man dey fridge mu man poku ekoyi ana me say hey menya de no o say no chem de ntia eni wo kwan say me na next time no Mankoye become Mr. Dakuna Winchaka men none one was soon in That's how we treat the country. It's in Nipa Krawa Jenipa. And there will be our share sometimes. Obi to say Ishmael Youngson, Nimyan Forza. I wonder how was your managing up to this point. Ghana for that's what's a buono and then Munyano. Anna Mamba could be a Baumian Safano.
Kwame Pianim.
There be on your soul another
economist.
There be man back to come and also or business trade kind of also another very decent man. Or Jesse.
Oh, Tony yes.
I'm wondering how
ABC
how they have managed themselves. Obi, to manage yourself in this country. To gain the respect of Ghanaians. That you have to go the extra mile. Some do it Yanchiano. How they have managed on the crowd, now no call or dinner, not drink, never to your man. You see, if you know, dear Yansu be able to say, any pakura big now, Nasa count or chila seven when Nima seven. Say, Onyamia Mo about the trunk come to your man. Well, I bet Ubaka, you are not a Ghanaian. Ubaka can naturalize your baby. So Obi, o mine ankasa ye wo esie de akasa ana edi si adwene no ebe fitafita na ahyehye ekuro na ewo wo nyina yes enya sa de bia da meka when the catch say NDC manifesto no ana MPP manifesto 2016 nyina when the catch say eni nyina de Ghana ekodichi na se Ghana ekodicha sebi the former president John Dramani now flag by Ono Fasobi and now vice president Ghana Kodecha a dear Fasobi but you have so munya Faso because a do for the penal adores when people get access to power and authority and positions in this country, their first priority should not be amassing wealth. Building like 25 houses. Also, we secure a future. The best future to secure is knowing Christ.
Yeah.
Or the Bemau. Nene de Fudipe. And the person Kuminya. And no Nasujani be kind chop lefa. It bring from face. And did ja. Any munan now.
The best way to secure a future really is over spread the wealth.
Well, of course.
But once spread
your leaders they have never impacted.
Yeah.
Every corner be Obiano. Obia di Obia Chia 22 years. Obi who say now Jackson what the 22 years. It may to be impacted. Now Elisha. How? If you don't impact, what is your relevance?
And it's spread because once spread the wealth.
You have to.
I mean,
you have to.
Ubenya sikano, but poor person are one channel.
You have to.
Say come dinner.
You have to. That is what is getting. It would the community be one. What's what to walk across the power be a who feel. One camera bear 22. Cause one camera. When people are angry and mad, almost saw dog no to say me camera and tiga. Or me chim camera and say, or me chim it is the baby. So camera is not a protection.
Yes.
Making sure that reasonable percentage of your people
okay.
Okay now. It is the key to a peaceful, enjoyable society. Now I hear na kwankwa in your body. I hear. And sometimes I'm amazed. And if you look at the agents in our body politics today, and their craze for money and wealth, not to build a certain name. Say, many person and I will contribute to the success of this ideology. Now say, na mienum ni kweni. Who the ayamone sa to be kwachimu ni aye dambo chemone sankovodo. They've just come to just omudoma be na mo sa no mo kom baby omo anye dwobi awo.
No mo nim what
any opportunity a young man be nya kura no wo hwe omo komodi a when you sit with the young men those who've gotten positions in both the opposition and the current administration and in political parties, their conversation has nothing to do with the growth of this country. It has absolutely nothing to do with the growth of this country.
Building personal infrastructure.
No, be o school na o kwa bebu Ghana. School o kwa nyina no o kwa bebu Ghana. Ne bibia o ye bia it is Sydney video bia am ne ko fori ko try no. See ko bu Ghana. Ko
bu Ghana.
Say sikana bu me so ama me Ghana sikana no dem dey. So because upon all this the Ghana for suntie obi. Me no ya so odin pa o. Ghana for be enwuma no. So I'm going to catch the trauma they go through. So oven, hot oven or mamma or whoever is the owner of hot oven, bread, you know. Our engaging coffee bureaus are so the catch on the money huna. So the catch on the money huna. And I don't know why government cannot identify these hot ovens, these horseman shoes, these A1 breads, these watch guys, these people, and your word, deliberately push them to world-class people. Compete beyond the shores of Africa.
Yeah.
Aban kraba no the horseman e pejako so krana. Aban ni mu nipa na bi be refuse nipa no onya China ni oya Ghana ni. On be kasa the party be control ko. Na this the so anya Ghana na akoso. MPP ni kosura anya Ghana na akoso na. So you cannot become a political party representative and still serve the interests of this country Ghana.
Yeah.
Why?
It's sad.
It is jumla en wo do ma bre pa o.
Share. Oh dear. But they are always smiling and just being hopeful. Say they also have to benefit from Ghana. It's true.
Doing business in this country, all the environments are all the other people are providing money now. Probably me, Professor Moses John Ejekum Kufo film. Environment now you're hostile towards businessmen. Your businessmen should not resort to cutting corners. Cutting corners in Kwa because Obi Omani Tria in Penyufua almost a 2 triano I butu almost tria. It's a field day for customs and a year for GR in movement.
Me
see, no one we are so restricted and restrained, but the needed authorities are no more than Kobo. Bia. I'm going to say the Ghana card. I will be a woo at the business in this country.
deals ne the nkofo kate pa, especially revenue mobilization space no GRA ne ports ne ade deals amount for cut. Na no list here be 2,000 companies here tax evasion and money laundering. So look at the amount. Look at the amount. It's crazy. But obi some can say Ochema Boaje final funeral rites na 16th March.
Okay, 16th March.
Ewo Achima Boko. Achima Boko. BOKO.
Okay. Achima say Kumasi Kwanso.
Yes, Kumasi Kwanso.
Okay.
Lam taking Rashid.
That's a power.
Very good for the information. Some few messages na fe yenshen twaso ekosi sensoni. We say Obi we are a nation happy with tokenism. We sprinkle tokens of ideas of what ought to be in dealing with real issues in every situation. The problem with this nation is us, the citizenry. We act as if nothing good has happened to this country before. In the 70s, we had covered drains in developing Accra and other cities. In Sunyani, when I was a child, there were buses running on schedule from one place to the other. Today, we have all the degrees but cannot get drains that are covered and run a bus system properly. Is the problem not us? Willie, Eddie, and Willie, thank you. Where's it? Hi, Obi. Good afternoon. I stand to relate to a lot of things Omanhene is saying. The banks are a major problem of our currency fluctuation. They are making it big time from currency trading in Ghana. If you check the revenue flows of the banks in Ghana, you would realize a chunk of their revenue flows emanate from currency trading. Also, the BOG is not biting because we have a lot of real estate companies pricing in USD without any concessions from the BOG. It is sad. We have to take a holistic review of how we do things in this country. Other than that, our economy will continue to shrink. Godi in Tema. Godi, and I agree with you. I mean, banks, no, a lot of the money the banks make, through currency trade. Everybody knows. The point is, Omwe was say taking action are beneficiaries. And that's what we always say. But the point is, Forest Bureau Bank of Ghana staff, your more aqua retirement, they had the old foreign everybody knows
black
this.
Market no soup.
Cosmetic, everybody knows
do
this.
it.
Everybody knows. But the banks in this country, commercial banks, a chunk of their money, every currency traded, everybody knows. From Bank of Ghana to Parliament to President, will be in him. But we cannot crack the whip because we benefit.
That's the point.
We benefit. Now, Ghana, idea ube say political elite na afan serious.
That's the point.
Say a say be the swan. Not just say idea benefit then we'll stop it. But once it benefits us, now one can say currency trading because we don't have to reinvent the wheel. Yenim the South Africa for you, yenim the Kenya for you, yenim the all these other countries. Why can't we do same? It's because people are benefiting from that.
So that's why I make this about to have the uniqueness. They say John Mahama 60 and Dr. Baumia's 50. They need to give us the ministries.
Yeah, ministries.
They want for ministries number. And also have 2
Yes. Send them in him.
It's a brand free. So your 60 should come with attached ministries.
Yes.
Your 50 should come with attached ministries. Your 40 should come as such.
Yeah.
Because if we don't do this practical conversation, I was the 19 minutes.
And I don't need to Tego. Need to Tego send them somehow he thinks the ministries will shape up under Baumia. I remember make it 50. It just say Umbenya, I think 17 ministers.
Okay.
Well, in the 17 ministers will be one deputy. It will take it to 34.
Okay.
Now 16 regional ministers. Now okay. 50.
Okay.
In the regional ministers, we have deputies.
Okay.
In this 17 ministries. Was the Ministry of Finance and International Trade.
Okay.
Ministry of Foreign Affairs. That's number 2. Number 3, Ministry of National Security. That would encompass Defense and Interior. Defense and Interior would be and the Ministry of National Security. Where do you need to go at the same Ministry of Justice and Attorney General. That's number 4. Number 5, Ministry of Agric and Blue Economy and Fisheries.
Blue Economy.
Blue Economy.
Yeah, okay.
Blue Economy. Into no ye insume eposo activities ne fisheries ne Ministry of Energy. Number 6. Ministry of Lands, Environment and Climate Management. Number 7. Number 8, Ministry of Communications and Digital Economy. Communications and Digital Economy. Number 9, Ministry of Local Government and Rural Development. Very critical ministry. Number 10, Ministry of Education and Sports. In the sports
that has been
and Ministry of that has
sports,
been.
yeah.
Number 11, Ministry of Transport.
Okay.
You get it.
And it
was standalone. Not just aviation, more railways, Ministry of Transport. Number 12, Ministry of Health.
Okay.
Number 13, Ministry of Roads and Public Works.
Okay, Road and Public Works.
Yes. What it means is that you can comfortably collapse. You can then collapse Works and Housing Ministry.
I be sure.
Now, Ministry of Roads and Public Works. Because you know infrastructure.
Yeah.
I mean, some have even argued say you should rather even get a Ministry of Infrastructure.
Okay.
Now all
basically,
the infrastructure ministries, roads, railways, housing, that's also another way I'm proposing. But from this list, number 14 here, Ministry of Information, Youth and New Media.
Okay. Information,
youth and new media.
Okay.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Number 15, Ministry of Industrialization, Private Sector Development and Employment. Well, they're related.
Okay.
Industrialization, private sector development, and employment.
Okay.
Number 16, Ministry of Tourism, Chieftaincy, Religious Affairs, Art and Culture.
Okay.
Then that's why one, because they are all related.
Okay.
And at the final one, number 17, Ministry of Gender and Social Protection. And then you have your 17 ministries, 17 ministers, one deputy each, I have 34. You pick 16 regional ministers, 50.
Obi, that is what we have to do to the political parties now. It's not en block, no, Obiaba, no,
and we hold them to it.
19, 19, no, Mefa win, Mefa 19 ministries, no. Because if we don't get to this point,
yes,
Nancy Akase, yes, I allow space now. Obi additional, Ejin Semu. Yadiciano, and we always hear more than one air, but additional. Obi, what offer system name be paid piano? Who said there's a major challenge with the addition?
Yeah.
Oh, by a health, sir. About him, but who say your major challenge with your health system? So when you read that, until my biasi or Ghana, unya semuda, even the policing system, how we effect the arrest, and how we own your man. You quite you be a man, no, the car short and was I can't say for taxi na fair cobra and all the communities. And your man ACC or my
yes,
and very important for us to make time and discuss these realities than always be on radio and TV and on social media and always doing the attacking and the insults and the whatever.
But the other things when they say maybe left for the flag bearers alone, because they would be on the seats now, they would think because I mean the argument has been the constitution, they can say cabinet should not be more than 19 ministers, plus the president. Some have argued, or more constitutional purists have argued, say, then maybe in the minds of the framers of the constitution, now on mine will be minor with 19 ministers. That has been the argument.
But it is possible.
Very possible.
Yeah.
Very possible. Why not? Very possible. Because at least a minister should be on that cabinet table.
Yeah, it's possible.
It shouldn't be so ministers are. Cabinet. Every minister should be on that cabinet table. Yeah. I think in the minds of the framers, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
It will be the 19 ebua, 50 should be okay, 60 should be okay. The challenge in this man, parties, ja. Se meno ma ye adwuma wo region hwa na masa power about catch the 50 ministers na just a meno adwuma ma ye nyina ma ye gu and that pressure do pressure no pepper o party make hey masa because on say
so in effect obi o summon up mama they can say that 60 50 40 na enya adwuma
e betima ye adwuma but that will mean say you have to call the bluff of your party. But
is that possible? They're okay.
A difficulty, clearly a difficulty. And now said, then you create other positions the best sort. But mind you, said the president also make close to 6,000 appointments, including boards. Close to 6,000 appointments a president making. In the 15 years, just a drop in an ocean.
But I mean, fundamentally,
yeah. Oh, sure. And I say, and all the candidates are promising constitutional reforms. In fact, ABI constitutional amendment, ABI constitutional review, ABI constitutional reforms. You can see all of them.
The reviewer, these intelligent judges, a lawyer,
a constitutional review commission. So now I say Oba, I say John Mahama Ba, and I say Baumia Ba, and I say Alan Trematin Ba. Untimi me can't check Ghana for say because we spent close to $80 million was a Ghana cedis on that, and the reports probably the most comprehensive report on this our constitution. It means sure say President Bibesian set up another constitution review committee. It will not happen. It can't even happen. But just go back to that document. So we'll see a tricky baby kakra. You do it and then we move on. But everything they have to do, Ghana Nibia also was consulted in putting that report together. Very bulky. Mekai say your takrade commission by be briefly on the report. Copy very, very huge report. Indeed, it captures everything. We just have to go back to it and begin implementation.
Oh, remember issues basically with education on the other by
but just jobs. Information and say African Games, no, the under 23, under 20 team echo, but Immortal Ajakwa, a champion of sports desk, the information about Obi. The 13th edition of the African Games will take place in Ghana's capital of Accra between 8th and 24th March 2024. For the men's category, the CAF Executive Committee resolved that the 8 quarter-finalists at the Total Energies Under 20 Africa Cup of Nations, Egypt 2023, together with host Ghana, will qualify for the event.
Okay.
And what it means, they say, Omoa qualify for Under 20 African Cup of Nations, the 8 quarter-finalists, Omo ena eba abababebo. The football category at the African Games. It stands to reason why Ghana also the under 20 team na echo. But the point is say country be ebia meno me koko do quarterfinals 2023 Egypt. Na me players are me di omo na no mu nyina di be 19 years. 2 years later be omo di 21. Can I still bring that team? I don't know. So I was just Saudi under 24. Never so between this our team na a day or more about. But that's the information. Thank you so much, Immortal Ajakwa Echampo. Thank you very much.
Obi Masaba back. How do we?
Fred Agbenya said, Obi, our banks are lazy. They don't like to take initiatives and risks. They will never support and grow with the business. They always want cheap money. Go and struggle and come and keep your money with them.
Fred, any cheap money as well. Now banks say risk involved, in the official settings now, environment now.
Yes.
And yet that conducive to almost be job and no me money pending or contribution bank. It's taking almost about 3 months. Corner branded dodges or provide
BB also provided. No, but the truth of the matter is, they say, Oman, banks, and you cannot blame them by your banks. So as Fred said, pay growing with. But and then we a startup business when your idea.
No, risk yes, soon until my encouraging banks in the council. And you said no money into the banks, no, cost of paying loans, I bad debts, that banks in the baby. But some baby banks in the Abu Bombo, and I call it out die. Now the Cockra Bank requires one pay.
Yeah. That's because we're dying now. What they call over here, Kai, what dying now? Leon, what dying is on quiet.
I'm telling you,
it is on no. Say, one great due diligence who said there is a lien on that property. Now, Okoko Jepe problem.
But the young guys are frustrated, Obi.
Yes.
The frustration levels now about young guys and young ladies.
Yes.
Before probably a better opportunities for all of them. Say bit me, I suggest ideas. Ubi, young country Bruno. In as much as yes, say only bit me and ya bibi are meaningful. Can any a meaningful jobs is a key. Sebi. Won't even fair Jumabia sa keke. Odipan be brew on with yema no say bunenim. So the environment should create jobs for meaningful opportunities. To say all African Games stadiums, we made here for how did you? So a good saver by the time I did movie construction worker. Won't you bet me up on the next level in your life?
And that's why the economy need provide opportunities. And yeah, go school.
Debbie,
I was here to be on school them because I share data na ne ye ka ho asem na. Ghanaian youth between the ages of 15 and 35.
Yeah.
And you can go school.
Debbie.
Unemployed in that bracket, almost 1.6 million.
Yes.
The opportunities should cut across.
Exactly.
Obi a wako school you know, you share courses and what we can do for that person. Nipa on see school them da. Obi JSS 1 to us. Obi SSR 1 to us. Sango funny and come so far the year can 250,000 graduate. Yeah, omo call university we asem the year can you.
It's Obi. You better back on him because he ain't here. You follow go inside. Now my text to a catcher say, "Yeah, some case here." Said you nipa binimu so ye mabunu bi so afa so mo bo mo bra no. Ye dan sorry ni incremofo esum traditional ye did almost
a whole system in check
frown upon some of these things.
Yeah.
We mabunu ni pa no influences are. That's why sometimes because it will be a gate so to ho am na bu so asoman. O ma bia only checks and balances. They bia meka. Na de bia na de meka kire mo say me ura ekrobim ura France straight away who say adebi jebi da ho so follow ura Dubai ura Saudi Arabia ura London ura US ura Canada who say format be da format be da wa ye dey ko what transfer format na
the system is regulated
problem be but format no ebi ni ho e ma na kra there even the Nigerian and other foreign nationals no on which red light we challenge you a police officer. Who are you to stop me? No achifo no afrobi. So at the end they can damn parity stop. Pose for no reduce you to the core.
Oh
was that pose for no I am mobile momo be that.
Oh
what for red light pose then I could do edge now.
Now afro
no crowd sebi. Was afrobi am obi no so said the deep police in matter. It did not make cause no be mabru no. Mesre and say about the banks and governments in power and private businesses no say be empower more no yenye ready to work genuinely and go through the mill. Your life or your fashion designer or London no Sunyani or Shasia with a from saying Woodin all major events you know Woodin ye or Sunyabiano or your life na ye Sunyani
your life okay
obetwa mu no de koto aso London.
It is our
and what be your life designs. I won't cry. And what's a depot, farm milk, and oh, say, meaning, say, who come bansus and a wife, you know, a beer may be beer, all take opportunities. How many people on the farm and on your banana can afford to do a saying? And a woman 5 times because the first as a basic farm milk depot. How many people will do it in this country? I don't know the mentality we have. Obia percent katie watch onye shi opeso ko dem bo eh now who said despite no for support mo ye ni pay the son kwado mpeno wase o do to chiro di omo ko hwi but get close to them, ask them how they started their life and where they've gotten to the Ibrahims. Now no Ibrahim ni randa be picture bi ono aya not had the tutu say eh nipa baby call the struggles that they have gone through to get to the point that they are. And then obi a we training college or university. Owi ya the first priority is all nyame na dum kwa wonya adwuma ye no. All pass as na let's dream big into. No akọ pass as what asako. And the bills are on to foot.
And
fake life in the system is becoming
and are there social media and far more Africa no. How I encourage fake life, no, it's unbelievable.
Fake life,
it's unbelievable, and you don't know why people
fake
want
life.
People want social media for validation. They want to belong. Are they want to mean yes, your design, you say your life, no. It's all Medina. It's a big shop bar of Medina. Will eat me that say.
London guy, me see now no crowd is say bra wa adwuma wa bo no we no bet my year adwuma sa obi o bet my year adwuma sa maka yaw we dey go break it down. And I say Ghana for a lazy. So they me late boss, Mr. Jekum, Jefanku, na me for the crazy. Okay. Na me share Jefanku ya adma Mr. Jekum si ni pa be entrepreneur empra hona. O Germany can say we kwa be Jekum we obo. We dey be dey be charge one. What's come we lazy. Now you be 50 something here. No catch here say you lazy because catch some prayer adma. Or be 2 hours no. Or be finish here. If you don't do it in Germany, who is going to pay you?
Yeah.
I just say offer wo. owo me nyantade bebre me nya adwuma me nka ya adwuma me nya adwuma a lot of people your dependency ratio no your team ya there
of our no, and you can't even believe it. I mean me want takra this idea ba ko ana a hit me pan when you see man guys some of them 35 years 30 years 32 years now omoda so te ebi mo tie busua fie tu omo maame no mo nchen che say onye adwuma hu
yabi
and I'm like how do you live your life like that?
The parents in atem the dio mo nyata case also kono wanya aduane ono sa pa sa nipa no mo akoma no wasa resort to drugs and alcohol wasa resort to womanizing sa nipa no baji sika kakra wo no ma no asa aja ko bo adem wo na wo so ahimachi a wo so eti no o tie no asa ko bo adem wo be kono ti biase obo ye and nam no wo ye careful about wo na ma wo we say ono didi sa bo bi said facha be
onye adwuma.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Charlie,
that is the problem we have.
Sir, how do you think that you can live your life based on
that sense of the
exalted view,
entitlement?
Oh, yeah, big man.
A second at all costs. A son another abino said Tibia, another abino responsibility say, Oma and cran humano, any environment that you come to get to Concan, the Munya Mrene now, banks, you know. Omunya GDA we musi ya jibusia ebetumetua Ghana for ye nyoma ye woman pama de wona ye kua ye patronize omunya ne oma papa so man adwene na enye papa de dem kato say otina ka mu ti say August na hemfo August ye chiao ono so abaso body bi wa say mo so man he's a regular listener and contributor to this show oya de so I say on ti say August na hemfo koto pe we is legal o twene ni o tene benzi ma ono yi sika mani pan say otua pe ne ka no pen a fine now pro na mamne dia she politin black Augustine nie e tawa na obobo de obo oku say to ukofie na ko bienwa Augustine na anwe ne say pen ni na pro
say na pro
pen na pro ajimponi na ajimponi na me ko pa de afu okwa me di sa omre say oil a force shoe polish na me di wo me shoe na adane ate anwa mu shoe je e chi futuro se bibi no me si me dey fa na me ru obi office e chi futuro che de bi ada
that form there papa ono de anwa na won
anwa oh na o de awon say chom me di si na e chenta bia atia tom say dam so the majority o man na nkasa adwene no
Charlie
o man na nkasa obi e serious o man na adwene is serious no man a na DVR for my education a shemba na she no e say ye sitiri mienu na ye nim say nyo na yakotwitwa ye sit no 4 na nipa tena trotro ma ni koto je bitrema e piem obu say ya eti amra nso bi antiminka
ka ne pem ya wawu
complete ewo bebre ampa ka ne pema shock ne sa but dodo na no ya be so magazine ntino e fa seat na say 2 na e seat makoma ko 4 5 obia nka it will more regulators na nkasa no e dey pa no mo ye tabri be no be tetu omka o se dey budu an ko boso pe e se bia e wo soro power from above e be se sa o shebre it mean ko ka bi kura. How do we live as a country? Etina me pese obia obeya manyo sema obi o pese odi nchichemu ni ntro ni nada esa ba at this point in our life. We've suffered enough of deception. We've suffered enough of a disappointment.
Yes.
So what ye kra na ye koya adenka na me na onyamonti we ni 67. Why? That is why there be no me were issues with government. So we say oh yeah haircut na ama yen da chisika no ne gi ye dia. Now so ahwe osuban na watete onyoma bi so ba we yi we free wa na ofa kanofurata asa akotena na o ma no super titles a ebro father
obesin atua
no bia si ukoka e so mpa ban na sa eti se yenye den yankia no ntum ana na the one him say na your excellency your president obi anim say twa no wa one of football and answer asempa no ye de bebreo it that's why you are not the best person to remind that me Mr. President meet the president so I don't know one can was when he went and the intimate chef for all these years
then look last time o ye be
yeah when he sues the politician they have a way of going about it tira dan back at say one na omo your imagine some blame Dr. Baumia say okukai no he say Dr. Baumia mre is send you also kind na nim sa. If we don't come to terms that we are managing a serious country with serious crisis, and a desperate citizens are. Yeah, I actually say we are now ready to conform to the rules and regulations of the game. Yeah, sorry,
Douglas and Capon also Obi Kenoforiata doesn't take salary since becoming finance minister.
Maybe I don't find education is umre.
And they international envoy.
I'm asking you that Ghana so smart now no adlisi kan ekwana. Say that tell you and say obey too much adwuma.
Yes.
Nobody fighting for that. Say Ghana so smart no na so nam wiem na say ono an sika no say dey for Ghana adwuma dia. And no kwan make say ntiase ni. There's a benefit somewhere. You don't have to unnecessarily sacrifice like that.
On my main kind messages, Kaka, some very interesting input are airby, and then we wrap it up with a Yiban Sanano. Now, make a power jet batteries once a match and pass. Or a driver in a Uti, a Uchi wow private car, or a commercial driver, or car batteries, na a Howard drain pa, me pacho, Maunsanka power jet batteries, or how you know to echa. A Deroxens Ventures and a Diabaya war, Shalom Sport roundabout, Ope power, Ope car batteries, papa, a power jet batteries. Your number, 0208 090 789 0208 090 789. Now your outlets be brain so around the city. Ashaiman Kowa Naso. Oman Ashaiman will be a friend of Kowa Naso.
Na unim ho.
Also Kowa Naso.
When we said that me bomb pass ye obi. Don't throw any question me blue obi.
Blue economy.
Obi na my party it's obi obi. Uni wani ya oye. Uni water.
In the OG so I'm saying, eh, Omanhene. I say, and when the Omanhene. But who you come and come bush house there.
Mama Panda is even sure cry. Where's like but oh tieni did. It we are hey. Back we are chum because I chum the IBC.
So why you so OG so I'm saying, I did ask Omanhene. Alright, it has Simon Kowana so Ochana Inti Enterprise and sub outlet back Accra so every battery shop in Accra Abuse Okai Ubenya power jet batteries at all Kumase Oko Kwame Choba Enterprise no Pampa so so Ubenya batteries ni bi etimiato. In fact, Swami Magazine the battery shop bi wo bia okwa also ope power jet batteries Ubenya bi ato eno na driver phone nyina agiatum. Me ba to say uyo obi apesa check your cholesterol level or sugar level. Maunsanka cocoa dairy milk, 100% plant-based milk. Cocoa milk na lactose free, dairy free, soya free, sugar free, GMO free, and cholesterol free. In fact, more vegetarians there. Milk muhiya se mo beno mua ini. You are guaranteed plant fat, plant fiber, and a plant protein. Cocoa milk is made from 4 essential plants. That's rapeseed, your fava beans, your coconut milk, and an apple. Ninano a year emma wa pomudin papa. Cocoa milk and so is enriched with 14 vitamins and minerals: zinc, iron, calcium, potassium, magnesium, vitamin C and E, and many more. Anina a boost your immune system. Kama. Your variants be bribe enum. Cocoa unsweetened, cocoa original, cocoa barista, cocoa super, and any cocoa kits. Abayani yamkwala edie. FD Agiatum, the Virgin Society of the UK Agiatum, and Eskami shops in Obinya Biato, Little Georgia Community 2, our Tema, Poku Trading where Doom Komase, Adom Square, and also just opposite in Sawin Prison, and a Melcom shops in Obinya Cocoa Dairy Milk, Ato, Opedu to a fre 0274 440 180. Obapa product and so the Africa Queen mackerel, Obapa sardine, and a Obapa tomato paste and abajas. We know easy to open. Here se kind ten katabia de oche and be kama na o sing. And here can Obapa tomato paste. I would just so wara obecheke de papa. Any sardine, any mackerel no. Oh papebi. Freying was 0302 668357. Na me ka Kingdom Home Real Estate ho asem akyeremo me pa chew mo a ebia wo mpese wa obesi wo dan na enne ne se wanwe obi awia na wo blocks obi awia na wo cement ya tubo nim na sansensem no mpa per real estate company papa ne to dan real estate company papa na Kingdom Home Real Estate. For us, we offer you a perfect blend of quality, modern elegance, and affordability. Our Kingdom Home Real Estate. You see, dine we bri ebi we kropong, and you dine a few meters away from the main road. Inti and you dine you go uremu echiri baby dabi. Serene environment, high standard security services. You will stable electricity, ensure backup generator, everything solid. And your location is very strategic. Open easy access to tourist sites be to say Ebri Botanical Gardens, Boti Falls, Safari Valley Resort, Ninyana, within reach, you know, from BBI your estates no ewo. Ekropong, we are right after Latte Junction. Ebri Sono, just close to Ebri Girls Senior High School. For Kingdom Home Real Estate, it was 0559 671 144 0559 671 144. You a good deal at the mamo. The air can say Utimi bomodena oya down payment 50 to 70% down payment. The air can best spread the amount 2 years to pay without interest. Kingdom Home Real Estate, and that's why we say it is where your dream home becomes a reality. And please take advantage. Syntax tank in Swabama, Ope tank party store in Sua, a Syntax tank. Syntax tank. A brutal. Syntax tank.
Double layer.
Oh, double layer. Been out toy. Fantastic. In the inner layer, OPB, I say a double, triple, and I say quadruple. Unya bia. You say a strong. A science so tough. You have over 300 agents nationwide. They do pass off fraying. Now place your orders are free. 0244 335 168 0244 335 168. There's another good news. Utimi shop online into call syntexgh.com. You can make your orders there as well. Syntax tank, a strong, a tough. Now and then so EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank say, and then no abefun semunti say oh to oh your transaction be I was so your payment be say your bills na was utuane please use your EcoBank Visa card for all your payment. In fact, say online on a point of sale terminal, use your EcoBank Visa. And the next time when you want to top up on fuel, when you want to dine with your family and friends, when you want to shop virtually or even in shop, remember to pay with your EcoBank Visa card. You may just get some cool gift from EcoBank, such as data bundles, my Samsung tablet, cool discounts, and gift vouchers for shopping as well. Don't miss out on these better rewards. If you don't have an EcoBank Visa card, get one today at any EcoBank branch nationwide and experience a better way of life. T's and C's apply. Call our hotline 0800 003225 0800 003225. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank. Ekosi Sainsuni, Haya Sempa FM. Let me deal with some few messages and then I'll come and we wrap up with. Yes. Okay. Yeah, my bones.
I say good afternoon, Obi and Oman. Please, some of the people, emphasis on some. You see, urinating in public could be suffering from diabetes and prostate issues. Who cannot hold it when it is coming? Unfortunately, the state of Ghana has been irresponsible not to provide public convenience for such people. As my catch my money, who take a seba could be a walla quaniza, me me Johnson come here, many subri. Yeah. Monchre baby, I met me who here. Are you bedding here?
Wow. Hotel.
Yeah, now it's on. Na BBC erade asem na abana ka we me power mo butu ade say ma I then I hear me no because oh mama nko because Kwabena Asante bia bo ha ba sia kwa
fatiro ashe ne botum ko afa hand wash e de ko. We are one of a kind. It's crazy. It's crazy. But I think in that because man onam abrochira menye sure say abrochira no onam city center bia yes city urinals e wo ekwan ne ho ba bia utimi wura no enye sa net. But at least amano no ura proximity. When there is even a mall, any of the shops city center obetime room and you request up say we you omemo akwakodu so oh sayako say enti ya nso no give and take the moment yen so yen hwe obi we say obi trust in all Omanhene is talking about. It's the fact that the Ghanaian mentality is sick and so skewed that all they think about is self-centeredness, selfishness, and no sense of patriotism. The most annoying personalities are the politicians and pastors who keep poisoning the intellect and intelligence of the ordinary Ghanaian. Here in the Netherlands, it is forbidden to spit through the window of a moving vehicle. And if you are caught, you would pay a fine. So is holding a bottle on the street, especially in the city center. Our mindset is weird and corrupt. Yes.
Mofanchemi mo amu lunch nyina no mofanchemi mo amu ye adwuma bia mofanchemi me see e ba what
driver for no
no public transport no ono nko an nim sokodua achacha no watu afa ne sintemo no
oh next song go for car so
hey
the irresponsibility is crazy. It's crazy.
Na metina mu Newton kwan metina mu no atade a wafa audition dan be na ka che say chinchingafo
yes
fitafo metifo eye djuma ni monyam wo mpa o
yes
ba omo ya ma djuma no ohu fitani a nyame anka ko a obaka ze bia sebe wabodam
efi pa
aba
efi fitafo e okroma na say by force so
you fi
hey
dodo aso ntwata o dodo na ntwata o de afore o mu nyina fi na chese we strike na chese wa ye adwuma na de da fom na o mo to chijiga no kwa de ko o mo to chijiga no monitor them
efi
they are too dirty majority of them but mo me careful
obi a woton aduane ankofo
di mo me careful baby a tonto nuane a joy fm for sha se kama eno so minim de nuane ma ba o ma se jai ese se ekukọ sam ya honum no in fact places be okra ya ji omudi
okay
I'm very good places be omukọ ya omuyi kire ya ekototo nuane wo meni obi ene ya chepe ene e pede ene ombo aduane oban places se omo kitchen ye kun ni padodo na tomatoes apro meko apro enama amu awom na mo abaye ho adwuma na mo dia service ye na mo so na mo kotena so dem kosia na mo ko muslim fa so ko na mo why are we doing this why
na de ukoto aduane a omo kitchen cry akwai se court kitchen ni mpo ye ma hu ya silly kitchen ni na but ideally o sa kitchen ni a bit open o sa hu kitchen akwai se o ko eyi for asore dem. We say, Obi, good afternoon. Blue Economy is an economic aspect that conserves aquatic environment, both freshwater and marine, boosting economic growth as well as resources in a sustainable way. Thank you, my brother. Thank you so much for this. But my main kind wins. We say, Obi, and my own say former President Mahama submitted the party, right? Okay. If MPP have done more in these 7 years than the NDC's 8 years, December 7th general elections will decide. Ablade Oefie Koma Yedase. We say, Obi, good afternoon to you and to Omanhene. Kwabena Asante ha in the new. It's our responsibility to keep in the youth, so let's do our part. Why? By the way, kindly wish my senior brother Yao Obi Menu of the Publisher newspaper a glorious birthday. And Obi Menu birthday.
I see.
Also, a fantastic student of AUCC. The entire level 300 class wish him the very best of life. This is Trinibu Akudia, Communications Officer, AUCC, Tescon Branch.
Trinibu Akudia, no.
And also, a Communications Officer, AUCC, Tescon Branch.
Okay.
Yeah. In the Obi Menu, happy birthday to you. We say, Obi, what's even most annoying to me about those Wolf our guys is that when you queue to vote, they would vote to cancel your vote.
It's depending on where we dress well.
Yeah. Also, a coconut seller will deliberately give you the smallest if you give them the option to choose for you.
Now,
Kwame Ejea Asante.
What for coconut seller for us, Mr. Kube bofo. Muku no. Munkada munkipi.
Omuoku.
Ezine bia oku. Kube bofo oku.
Oh, okay.
Iti on say omura no.
Na yo mudi going.
Eya a nuisance. But now no da papa bi ba Adum TV.
Odi ye bidio, yes odi ye bidio
anyi. Iti e was.
Yeah. Yes odi ye bidia e solid.
Iti Mr. Obi, sa nyoma we nyina a onyame di adum ye na enwo mfa so no. my entina home my China for them fan koye bag and actually.
But who said it comes back to my point, say we don't seize the moment, Oman. He said, "Who say Kube no? A man for Kube. Guys say ton Kube no adorso. Omun run about a problem. There is nothing, no conversation around. Okay, it is here Kube run. And the Parliament as I see a di hunkomo. Kube run ya the bay day. Are we creating an entity there? Who Kube run hana fako? Or minor created this entity, Yaji Kuben Rangena, or the buy ye way near Yamausika, Yaji Kuben Rana, Yadi Koye say, yes, Sportiakoha, Yayakoha, nothing. If we don't seize the moment, that's sometimes my frustration. We have to be seizing some of these moments. Now, Timia, because Kubeno yen Timmy Yainum. Once a benomon so dear, a be creating ra, you know.
No, my yes. No offer a man paying down as he was Juma Power.
Roads minister.
I mean to me, Embo na baso enda nasi. Na enkanche say
yes.
Ghana will forever remember him. And I'm sure the MPP will also do. Because Obeko down in history to say one of the best roads ministers.
Ministers
and road ministers as well. When baby or Butubiano, Nakacheno. So more committee here, on your head of but the way I will see Mama no Hosuno as our president too.
Roads minister.
No, secret now said still a cadet officer. Pampage now one. Hey, over to me so. What over? He say over here, Juba. Come. No, for he say offer a guy who khaki a passion.
Yeah.
Sa khaki no.
Oh, she khaki.
Yeah, we got to feel.
Over here, Gant khaki partnership.
Maybe I'll say Biano. Over we got about
about them say, and then so an appointment has been made. The one who is going to succeed. Bernardo Koboy, Omanhene Pao, Ghana Health Service, one Director of Health Promotion, on one President of ECOWAS RCCE, Chair of Africa CDC RCCE Community of Practice, Dr. Dacosta Abuaje. Dacosta Abuaje. Kumewuno, yes. Uncle Yaman or Shefon Poto. Inti, and you know, on Omanhene Pao.
When they come
CEO
with big
of NHIA
titles, background. We should practice a situation where these titles, I think, it should reflect. Go she been QPD, DKC, HY9. Now she performance. You know, Jimmy said it's not about you, but. Yeah, any they be the reading profiles I can see, but reflecting for us to see this is the reality on the ground. I can actually when Lebanese need you say what you can do, show me right
show
now.
me.
Enough now show me.
Show me.
And yes, we will wish him well, but we hold him responsible and accountable for anything that goes on wrong there. I know the answer abano say be ma kwa ba that's it. That is what make us say obi ani ho obeba aban mu biema obeto sa wedding for you honeymoon that be there
you hit the ground running.
You have to
and for him he's going to fail a sure. I think Dr. Okoboy has done some amazing stuff NHIA into you have to also maintain or lift the bar.
You have to.
We say Obi, we really need a change of mind. David Odie and hi Obi, I'm a regular listener of your show. Today is my birthday, so I need your blessings. Abdul Samad Karim Shaiman, happy birthday to you, my brother, and do have a fantastic birthday. Obi, best of luck to the Black Queens. Self-discipline and an open mindset is what's needed in Ghana. Return League, Black Queens, enne. Zambia.
Now, Matisse song was Black Queens. Coach is Uncle Diagram.
Oh, Brunino.
I'm going to say, no crazy. Ghana need this year, chum. Let's say Ghana need this year, baby.
Let it know what you can. Yeah, AEC.
Wababono Truka.
Ono or a good player. But not be breakers and was uncle starting game because on the team. No, board you nimbo and the Kusi say.
It was empire. And 94.7. And the song worker said they was here. Actually, my man said, yeah, we are there. You know, basic from say trying. Oh, them say, and my board now be problem as about also. Baby,
I knew you.
Just fall apart.
Alright, but I'm hoping say they can because man may say a man, Busa Dominic, you call stadium, no man ball. Black Queens or young lady or number 5 JC. Me who about ni bo boss ada.
Na mo so mo ye mad ye.
Oh, e mad o mo ye ma.
Man, one the last time tournament be now, Bobema be no. No Africa, Nigeria, who has a complete bemo.
Oh, Jalabagan in Bobo. Lapins get Omni Bobo.
My momska.
So we know. Omo ye ma afi ni tua sports ministry ni tua I don't know almost will be a car near the omo yes $7,500 or something per person. I think they paid and a man with me kokobo game
with a motivation we go through
$7,500 arrears so
and we go through all the
arrears are not
yes but it's all the capital.
Where's Obi? I've seen videos of these guys cleaning places in the capital. They are called the bus stop boys. They are not getting the needed publicity that will trigger the needed help from others and sponsors. Invite them to the studio one of these days. These guys are doing fantastic. Nana Kofi Amo, Coventry in the UK. Bus Stop Boys. Here, me who video be guys be a prapra krum and I don't know. Where's it? Obi, please hold on. Where is the work? I'm a businessman working at the Tema Port. This government came to office and banned exportations of timber and the rest. Godwin. For over 4 years, I'm still looking for another alternative, but to no avail. Because exportation, rosewood or mobani, you and your timber in general. Yeah, I don't know.
And get to know what is happening.
We say, hi, Obi. It will surprise you to hear that there is a community in Ghana today still sharing the same drinking water with cattle. We are here by pleading for help from philanthropists, including your good self, Augustine Tenge, or Kweku Pamfo, but one for community crony. I don't know if it's the same place.
Let me throw this back at all of us.
Yes.
You know, what the community being now when you have to abide.
Yes.
Unim say, we little contributions on our money now. I saw you bit my for responsibility.
Yeah.
Or the full bit my for responsibility. It could be every weekend be a mutual to my 300 Ghana city. I'm we be 70. Problem now one over to me the ABA 2012. Now we try my DC aba solve no ma. Na the yare so break no. Now we cause we try to ma. We cause we try. Where's our sense of patriotism and love for our country?
Yeah.
Pipe crab pie. No so for Ghana water. Stanley didn't call for us on community now, but me organize up pipe no, and the 100 cities could be the committee of Ghana.
Any problem?
100 Ghana city.
Man, share picture. On the green jersey, no.
No, your bar.
Zambia player. Bengazi made a picture and I send off fatu way in so. Charlie. Sisiana Jamal, they are sending me.
Oh no, Jamal, they believe they call weightlifting.
Zambia player.
Now, Kacha said, "Oh no, Jamal Kacha said, I want my update on what really China and then on my update on sports." Or
the message about say, Obi, in as much as President Ronaldo has provided ambulances to every constituency across the country, I want to encourage my senior brother Omanhene to send someone who refused him access to a washroom into an emergency situation. He should continue to have patience. Ghana will soon be there. Anyway, Ghana will be hosting the entire Africa in a few days. Let's all unite, support, and showcase our right heritage to the entire world through these games. Accra 2023.
Artificial in Abegugu show. Almost spreading the time. Because time
okay.
Most artificial gura inside now.
The more I'm share with YouTube and Facebook, no. The picture to your right, you say green. Zambia. Players never no. Or Zambia. You're from the Copper Queens. The Copper Queens. Enjoy your bar. And Ghana player and soon the other side. That be full. Now Charlie Zambia player with the Obo.
The Zambia player with it. That's it. Zambia player or Copa Tigosana.
That would have been Pacho. Honorable Ebenezer Nina Nate says, Obi, good afternoon. How can the dollar be stabilized in this country when everything we do is quoted in dollars? Even with government affordable housing, it's being quoted in dollars. And that's one crazy thing, man. Government affordable housing is being quoted in dollars. Government transactions are being quoted in dollars. And businessmen are also using the dollar rate. How then can the dollar be stable? And how do we get it? Obi, I recently traveled to Denmark for just a month, and I can tell you, I brought my dollars back to Ghana because they do not trade in dollars. It was either I used my Visa card or I had to change the dollar to their currency. Even with that, it wasn't easy for me to change it. It took my host to assist me in getting money for my stay. Today, go to Makola, Newtown, and Medina. People are just on the street changing dollars. How can this be? That's Honorable Ebenezer Nina Nate. But Honorable, I mean, you left Parliament not too long ago. Some of these issues are not even issues on the floor. They are not even issues on the floor. Let's do the right. Obi, can you imagine people have begun dumping refuse on the footbridge at St. John's? We are just not serious. Footbridge, St. John's.
There's a man a year, you know, a road minister.
Yeah.
No, so no, this is not done market zone.
The Impokwase there.
There be Medina or the Nadana market zone.
Medina there. Go for Tony
Force near Anka Warney a year.
Our bridge in the
trophy. Obichi by the year you know. Napokas will be on for. And your Freddy man, and my attention go palm with you. As soon as Medina, then almost by any a trophy or an uncanny only force so as in say, oh, sir, and a force in Pabuane, San. You know, you know, ensure our footbridge. Nobody will even attempt to, talk. So what I say. It is baby, I who back up and say, Ufri, a year, a chromo banner, Utra for hotel on my. Yes, Rahama Junction, Saifa Junction, over Free Russia, Shiwa. A Honor Mudia Lorry Station. I have Lorry Station. That's why a market too. Abuka was it. The whole new man among for Tonga was it. Yay, on my bed crane. There's a man who consulted Tina in Tina. Now, Oberban, Charlie. I'm getting information, Oman, from Parliament, and Omanhene Kwabena Asante said the anti-gay bill has been passed. I don't know, but that's the information that's coming through from Parliament. If it's been passed,
yeah,
the money who need the pay majority leader when I interview that we've been lazy. Punitive measures now.
No, we've all looked at it. So at least I have looked at it.
Say okay, say who Nina won't say century.
Yes.
That
was my way with Sam George.
Yeah, but that is the danger.
Say because promotion, publication, and once it happens on your show, what journalist knows to know you are.
That is the danger.
You will stand trial. But the point they say when it happens on your show, you can't say why you are abandoned or go to prison. You have your day in court, and court and so they call because a crime.
But we should get proper education on this.
Men's career and this annual now.
Yeah, I don't want it to happen because the mind is supposed to do it. But the crap say, "Who shemra? You're careful."
Oh sure, and
you go and you're careful. Say, can't say a fair one because yeah. I was subscribing to the issue of rehab, sir. A best sort to you animal or situation or mining pen out as an option. Plus, maybe other punishments. Ubi Abe say, "Oh, now doku for interchange for about 1 month."
Those proposals are now majority leader pushing. It was voted against into Omubo Tugui. And then there was all withdraw. It's what stands now a custodial sentence.
But we should get proper education. What young animal woman to make kind enter no mass. As I mine boka. They said the NCC for young Franco Showmansa.
Yeah.
No one chilingu casefidation and they embrace the a body say. No man to the Munya Juma because we cannot close our eyes if I don't know system. See, I to see a honey agent as Omaya. Kudos to a private for a year because
private members bill.
Nipa Makumaku Bay and Watria and spearheaded by a year.
But the challenge is a private members bill. No? What you are proposing now would occasion a charge on the consolidated fund. And what it means is that I will say a buying a boca to do that.
That is the point.
By a private members bill, because a individual MPs and a sponsor bill. No? If it will occasion a charge on the consolidated funder, and that is the issue, and our president say be more on sign, and then also another issue. Say all the private member bill it should be a bill in reality, and concobo or minor cat. In a way, let's see how this will pan out. But my personally, it's good. We'll get Kwabena Asante and then the home come out to know. Now it remains the president, and as you see, I do so say was sent to the bill. na itimba ba yemra finally Haruna was with our event team here at the Multimedia Group UKCC. I said, Obi, what you guys are discussing is true. A Ghanaian student was fined £120 in Manchester for spitting in public last month.
Yeah.
£120.
Yeah, I mean, do for my chamuna, a driver for a chamuna, commercial drivers, a chamuna, Madame, my info in Tramway and Kaibo. And no pie, we are you, yes, someone may say, obit me, Jemu pa, we are less car.
Yeah.
A foul windscreen in Mina. We go from under the damn
sure.
A bit to Jemu Gunko for so we are more fun chair, you
sure. There's this information one I was saying to you. Unim say Kenya Japan and Anas case now the High Court no ebu Emma Kenya Japan against Anas. And you remember said the judge name is judgment no you sue where he said Anas was engaged in your friend is saying
terrorism
journalism or say you know say Anas echo Supreme Court to want to quash that Supreme Court now bought Anas assembly.
What did you description at you?
Omabo assembly.
Joma did you description of the man at you? So now Chambra. So Bogo just a seminar judge.
Then the High Court will stand.
The seminar who do kind.
It stands for now.
But it's not fair.
I don't know fair.
Ejumano oyeno. Maybe in but the description of the Jumano Obi.
Them say we no. Say I don't know. Say because I'm gonna call Supreme Court to invoke the supervisory jurisdiction of the court to quash the decision of the High Court. But I don't know if later on we appeal, a court of appeal, they are on some of the specifics way there. I don't know. But for now, what they went to the Supreme Court for, the Supreme Court no I dismiss it case.
Okay, so I've just been told that
Dallas Ampoma Williams, Akoko 9, or say, Obi, I just saw a beautiful lady at Dankwa Cycle. If a man overlook the stuff she's carrying to mount a fellow man, we shouldn't have mercy on such people. Thank you. Dallas, a vision.
I've just been informed that they didn't tune the coy, Eriko Pokune, Jinana.
And the core party in Pennyfo.
Jinana
Pokwa Jimani, Eriko Poku. Now your final name, not the coy.
Debbie, I've just been informed.
Eriko Poku. And the professor.
I've just been informed, so say, they didn't know about to finally. Okay. But I've also been informed, they say, Napo.
Yes. Matthew Opoku Prempeh.
Yeah, will be named in the coming weeks. No.
Matthew Opoku Prempeh.
Yes, the energy minister.
Flag bearer of the MPP has settled on.
That is what I've just been informed.
Okay.
Yeah, also every day it's in Napo.
God.
Now very high on the radar. I've just been informed.
Obia send them a picture. Kube ahonoa. Ya boy go or say Foster's Home Junction on the Dodowa Road. Airtime.
No, Obi say they bribe you at there so. I know the Juma. Or the Kube
there should be a specific intervention. There should be a specific intervention.
Obi Michelle, Senkebeya, Uncle Fiada Yamedi Chaya. But say for full scale job for the
in the report not for a report but a future of jobs report. The World Economic Forum they publish it. They do it in 5-year interval for every 5 years. The one which is currently up on their website from 2023 to 2028 in the next 5 years. Friday, I think we have to deal with
then it. Do watch for the
sure.
When you pay Naka.
Yeah, Naka.
So, Okowini.
Oh, we need.
Nanitino or the Kells of Aina from a cream, Aina from Mana.
Fine, okay.
Oh,
Honorable
Deputy Minister
Prince Sama,
or the
Deputy Minister designate.
Or the Kells that bua for.
Oh, the between there's a net that.
Oh, true.
Yes, a net that.
Hey, and a black power.
Yeah. Prince Amiduama or a brutal.
Oh, on Russia side say.
Nimpabwa.
Minim. Okay. No, Ujais Abnami.
I mean,
that's
the number, man.
That's my point.
I have fancy. Yes. Okay.
Please, who is in charge of madmen on our streets? Of late, the number of mad guys trooping onto the streets is getting alarming. Just pass by the flyover or interchange, you will see one mad person with packed robbers and rubbish there. And please, people have started begging in front of the Nkrumah Museum. Amagana. When? Anna Adeba Kwai, who is say, we don't beat me. So I quarter to a second, but I'm sure to see Babsuna. Says the kind of Tobana will be over.
Yes, steady.
I'm just the Sremo. Second tone, young tone of physical when was that? Traffic catching. No, report the second.
Yeah. I don't say fire a whole campaign on that for a long time. Yeah. It's something we have to check because it's there now. Now, if I'm going to walk over, we are seeing who say, go for crossing kind of car. I mean, I don't even understand. And then, I saw second,
rake
ni car. I'm like, I mean, where? Me who be that baby any who be.
August na him for so watch out. You see say no wow who leap year be 4 years be na do our February.
Oh, okay.
And he say edi wow leap year na affect you this year. Yeah, the Yabiase for your day. Happy birthday. Obi me dey see ya. Na master.
In Friday we'll pay attention to the report.
Dominic any edu watch for na kamone sanko for no. Abetina se wa na we should spend our 2 hours of
sure.
On that.
Yeah.
Say and some maybe other
issues number. Sure, it's true.
Now I know what saying. Coach no for Blacks are saying.
Dabio. Say demonstration omo say they should disband our team now pay coach for from. I don't know so much disbanded there. O say o must submit a report. And the team na pay coach na submit your report. Submit is over about 600 coaches na do your application.
Na they almost my class and then intro.
Na nkofo na suggest.
Only Sule Muntari.
Eh, any ake beju.
Na obe bo woni sure ma obe
after this short break, yeah, so the discussion segment, you know, ever more so enne ye benyam rantie miensa ewo studio ha to help us with our discussion segment. Eric Ajay